I mean, yeah.
And just to add to that, yeah, because there's so much. Obviously, man, don't really care about the opinions of people that are not on Deen, yeah. But there's a popular opinion of like someone will try to judge someone's entry to Islam. That however that entry may be, knowing that a lot of guys or misguides,
I could have said that. That's what I could have said.
Yeah. Or who? No. But the thing is, sometimes I don't care how someone's, because there's examples. Yeah, there's the Prophet's companions that were originally assassins that were sent to him, and now they're not.
Yeah, of course.
Anyone who tried to style man will revert because she was born. The Prophet wasn't born a Muslim. He was obviously always a believer of God, but he was not. So I never ever tried to defend my position of any, because I'm comfortable with Allah guides or misguides who he wants to.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So some people, their entry to Islam, they might shake on because there's someone else who's saying, well, I was born a Muslim. Who cares?
That's right.
Like, who cares? Because at the end of the day, there's people that was born Muslims that are going to die non-Muslims, and vice versa. People that were born non-Muslims that are going to die Muslims.
That's right.
So, like, everything, there's people ask me, was you fasting this year? Your fast is between you and Allah. That's another thing, because Ramadan just finished. And
well, you should be proud and happy when you got people making you accountable and questioning your action. Because the best believer is one that reminds another believer. It depends, obviously, if they're asking from an arrogant perspective,
but how would you know the perspective?
You can feel the vibe, bro. You can see that person. Is he consistent? Is he reminding you to pray?
You know, when is your Salah, your Ramadan, all that's going to come to you,
I know what you're saying.
In the grave, innit?
I know what you're saying, because I've got brothers like Musa, Smiley and that.
Yeah.
When they remind me, I know it's not from a bad place type of thing. And then I got certain moments like when they remind me, I know you're just
no matter
mad.
Who reminds you,
know them one day, you know you're guy mad.
The facts remain that your Tawbah is between you and Allah. Your fasting is between you and Allah. It's going to come in the shape of a human being at your grave. Not at your grave or your grave or your grave for me. So why you ask me about fasting?
Like I said to you, it really depends how the question has been asked, bro. For me, for example, when I see a brother and I'm about you fasting, it might just be because I'm asking you, so I know I'm going to break fast with you. But if I'm asking you, are you fasting? Because I'm going to judge you and you say, no, I'm not fasting. Then for me, it's like, am I trying to be better than you? Am I trying to question your faith with Allah? But I can ask you that same question, are you fasting? Because I might have intention to think about breaking fast with you, making plans with you.
You can ask me. You can just say to me, you're going to break fast today.
Yeah. Why don't you just ask where you breaking your fast? If that's the intention, why don't you just go straight to that? Where you doing iftar today?
But sometimes, you know, in conversation, you can't overthink how you question things or how you.
Are you fasting is too much mind games?
The point you're making as well.
Are you fasting is too much mind games?
Remember, because I'm maybe someone who's born Muslim, they see things slightly different, but I just know the bait facts. My fast is between me and Allah. Why are you asking me about it?
But see me when I see a brother that's sinning or doing something wrong, I like to also guide him, bro.
100%.
Because I like to be guided myself.
Yeah, you should be keeping your sins
reminded.
away. But me personally, relations between me and my wife are between me and my wife. Don't ask me nothing about it, because I'll just be on bine and chalk. Relations between me and Allah is even worse than that. So don't ask me nothing about it.
Even more personal.
If you ask me about something that I can see is concerning Deen, concerning something you can help, because I might just be facing, ask you, why? Are you going to fast for me?
Yeah.
Well, how can me telling you if I'm fasting benefit you in any way? Because Allah has written that the fast is to benefit not even him, like just the person who's fasting. So that I hear what you're saying, and that you shouldn't be so defensive on that, but it starts the level of intrusion from there. Like, you know what I mean? And before you know it, you're arguing with a brother. He's projecting, he's not... So here's what we do. Anything that's to do with you, keep it to yourself. There's other bits of the Deen what we can share.
He's getting mad.
Yeah, no, big man thing. And I've got a reason.
For example, if you see a brother that got right now and pray, would you pray with him?
100%. No. I can't say 100%.
You have to wuzu in it?
No.
Are you wuzu?
No. Listen, you can be in wuzu in a second, yeah? That's not the reason I wouldn't pray. But I'm trying to say, the reason why immediately I'm like, of course I would. But let's have it right. There's been times when you should have prayed that you didn't. So you can't say, yes, I would have. But I know, yes, of course, that I'm not defensive for that. But, you know what I mean? I know where you're trying to go with this, innit? But Iman goes up and down, innit?
Of course it will.
Iman goes up and down. And the lower your Iman is, the higher your arrogance is going to be.
That's right.
So anything you ask someone about something which they're not doing is fine and chalk. but we're supposed to know to ourselves. No, big man, bro.
He's telling the truth though. I
Bro,
understand what he's
I'm
saying.
everything.
Because
I'm
if you
Muslim,
man's low,
I'm
you're
black,
more defensive.
I'm a
do you get what I'm saying?
male. I'm da-da-da. So when I speak from the perspective of that. It's really the most. We're not here to lie to each other, but at the same time, like I said, there's theory and practical is two different things. So we all aim to be.
Yeah. Everyone can pass the theory, but they ain't gonna be able to pass the practical.
Everyone
Some people can pass the practical,
and like I
they
said,
can't
we
pass
shouldn't
the
be
theory.
ashamed of our shortcomings, but everyone should be knowledgeable on that which is relating to them and that which is relating to others, and then the lines won't be crossed and brothers won't be fighting each other. And then it's Ramadan. Both of us are not eating. You're asking me stupid questions. You might as well ask me something about my wife.
I don't know, man. It's like not a catch-22, but it's a funny one because it's like,
You say if he was fasting, you wouldn't mind to answer it. Yeah.
no, not even the fasting thing, but just like man pulling you up, why for that? But man trying to certain things in it in the deen because it's like they should. Do you get what I'm saying?
But
then
just
it's
make
like,
sure you cover the grounds of friendship before you just go straight into
No, of
attacking
course.
someone on their deen.
No,
And
you should
that's
never
where
attack
it
someone,
starts
boy.
from,
You should
innit?
never judge someone
You
as well.
having the respect or me having the respect to answer you or
That's
you to
right.
ask me. So
Of course.
there's brothers who go to my masjid that can ask me, are you fasting today? And
That's
it's
right.
not that. But somebody can't just ask me that online. Or you can see I'm not fasting. I might be online doing some madness and you're saying, are you fasting? It's fine and talk from it. I dare you. Because you're making me know madness.
you're making me annoyed. Yeah, you're making me annoyed.
And I'll tap into who you're doing this for.
That's right.
Yeah, you're not in my DMs and having a quiet word with man. You're
Doing it in
talking
public.
online in front of these
You want to
kafirs and
expose
stuff.
you.
So
That's
you're
right.
trying to impress kafirs. All right,
That's
cool.
right.
I was a kafir first. I've got bine and chalk. yeah, bine and chalk. I still remember what it's like to say ignorant things.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
right.
So how me and the brothers get along with is, look, just remember that you're a brother as well, and all brothers have shortcomings, innit?
Bro.
Don't try and get onto a man's shortcomings.
Astaghfirullah, but there's man that I've linked during Ramadan, yeah, they're doing smoking, they're they ain't been fasting, but when it's time for Ramadan, they've got all the quotes, do you get what I'm saying?
It's a reset.
People
No one
wouldn't
should
even
judge,
know.
innit? No one
No, but
should
that's what I'm
judge.
trying to say. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
It's a reset. So I'll just try and keep... Do you know what, yeah? Do you know, for time, like I said, no
No,
one
you'd
even knows I was
think they was
Muslim. I was
fasting,
Muslim
though.
with
I'm going
dreadlocks.
mad.
I had dreadlock. I didn't... So it was just a thing between... You see, but then it got to a period of time when I told you the face...
You was a Rastafari.
No, I wasn't. I was never a Rastafari. I said I had dreadlocks, yeah, which is a hairstyle.
Jay laughed.
right.
I heard a sniggering.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine because it sounds funny, innit? But I'm just saying the real thing, innit? Like, so what I mean is like
What's wrong with being a Rastafari?
nothing. I just wasn't.